Hi there, I'm Alyssa Tailwind, founder of Besthighinlife, the program that teaches you how to be naturally high in life so you can get off your negative addictions. So I'm getting a lot of questions lately, and the questions are, how do you get sober? Like how? And so there's so many options out there. There's Alcoholics Anonymous, there's Christianity, there is Smart Recovery, and so much more out there, but those are the more popular ones. And so what will work best for you? And what is Besthighinlife that you keep talking about? Besthighinlife is the program that I've created to help you build up your foundation for your success with sobriety. Coming from one addict to another, I know for myself that I need to be able to craft my own recovery, successful recovery. And then I put together a program, the foundation, fundamental, essential 6 areas that you need so for you to be able to build a successful recovery yourself. Now, after this, you have the basic, or you already have a support group and you need a basic fundamental success, then this is essential for you. But this is just one branch of your success with sobriety. And so there's no one size fits all. And so in Besthighinlife, there are 6 areas that we cover for your foundation of the core of your sobriety. The first thing is natural highs. Well, we must replace negative addictions with positive addictions, because to leave a void, that's when we then start creating other addictive things that it may not be positive, such as, someone who quit smoking and they can end up eating a lot because they're replacing one addiction with another. Someone who quit drinking, but they're being extra promiscuous, and so they didn't understand their core personality, that they have an addictive personality, that they must consciously channel, replace the negative with the positive, not leaving a void. And so the natural highs in this program, there are 16 areas where we can, the things that we can do, techniques, strategies, methodologies, things that we can do to produce the endorphins, the serotonins, the dopamine, the oxytocin. These are all the natural brain chemistry that are in our brains that we can produce naturally to give us a natural high, so that we no longer feel the need to succumb to a negative addiction, because we are already getting a high. Because people don't do anything for nothing. The reason why they were addicted to porn, or addicted to sex and alcohol, drugs and gambling or shopping, all that stuff, they were getting some kind of benefits from it, and of rush from that. But the unfortunate thing is that the downfall was too devastating and is hurting the quality of their life. And so when we find a productive way to replace the highs that you got from your negative addiction with a high you get from a positive addiction, then you are a lot more successful, and sobriety becomes a lot easier because you are not suppressing your natural addictive personality. 2, relationship skills. It is essential to have the skills to be successful in relationship. First, you want to be successful with the relationship you have with yourself. When we are addicts, we are not our best friends. We do things that hurt us and hurt the other people in our lives. And so we need to have the skills. It is a skill set to be able to be happy, loving, and confident with oneself, to be happy, loving, confident with other people, to be able to sustain in a loving, healthy, meaningful relationship, romantic relationship. So, and then, of course, I highly stress the relationship with God in this program. But I'm not so religious that I feel I have to go to church every weekend. And for some people that works. And I think it's more power to you. I say, do what works best for you. And, for me, I like to believe that when I need God, I get down on my knees or I pray before I go to bed, and He's right there, and then we have this heart-to-heart talk. But I feel that I'm lucky that I can feel that closeness without needing to conform to anybody else's version of how my relationship with God could be. But I do highly stress an important relationship with God. And then 3 is energy. What we can do to get the most physical, mental, emotional, spiritual energy from our minds, bodies, and our emotional health. And not only that, how do we exercise? How do we eat? And all the stuff so that we can be the best version of us. And then 4, it would be emotional and mental health. And here we're talking about all the things that maybe we were feeling that's why we ran to our addiction, because we didn't want to deal with something unresolved. And so we were escaping. Or it could have happened during our addictions of things that the damages that we caused in our lives and other people's lives while we were drug addicts and alcoholics. And so it's healthy for us to face it and deal with it and heal from it. And then mental health is not only emotional mental health, psychological health, but it's also repairing the damages brought on by your drugs and alcohol. And so it's part of retraining that mind so that it can be back at its peak state, retraining your dead brain cells that have once new brain cells are formed over the process of 2 years, how to retrain your mind to be its peak self, right? And 5 is success blueprints. Success blueprints is being able to write out your life as if you have seen your future way into the future. And for me, I used to write my life out as if I was 83 something looking back, and still very youthful and all that stuff. And then I said, well, you know what? Why don't I aim to be still healthy and vibrant at 90 something? And so I rewrote my success blueprint, and my success blueprint says that when I was 90 something and I was able to donate a significant amount of money to recovering addicts, and then I had financial wealth, I had love, I have great grandkids, and I made a difference. And I spent my life with a wonderful man. And and it also gives me peace of mind knowing that you see your future in advance. And if you didn't die from terminal illness or an accident or something, you're still alive, this is what you would achieve. And obviously, if I achieved all those things in my success blueprints, I obviously stayed sober. So 6 would be character traits. Character traits is the central traits that you must possess: integrity, honor, forgiveness, and all this kind of stuff that you must possess in your values and in your core, and patience and all those wonderful things and resilience and self-mastery. These types of things in order for you to achieve successful life. Now, whether you're an Alcoholics Anonymous, you choose Christianity, or you choose Smart Recovery, these are the fundamental things that you need for successful sobriety. But you do have the room and the right and the luxury and the privilege to feel the freedom that you can design and create your ultimate recovery program. And no one can dictate that for you. You can try everything. If you don't love this fundamental foundation for your successful sobriety, easily return it. But I promise, I know you're going to love it, because it's just, who wouldn't want to be naturally high on life, and being the best version of themselves. And well, thanks for letting me share. I'm Alyssa Teo-Win, founder of Besthighinlife, the program that teaches you how to be naturally high in life so you can permanently get off your negative addictions. And stay tuned. The next video is going to be pretty exciting, and this is going to be universal for everybody, because we're going to talk about how to reverse at least 10 to 15 years off of your face and body and your mental health. And so your best have not passed you. Your best is yet to come. Until next time, have an amazing weekend. Bye.